from the end zone
Watch that.
and the last house on the left. This is
Screams and schemes.
the only channel you get actively dumber by watching. Today we're gonna do something new. We're gonna do a team-specific draft. I'm gonna choose for my team, and if you can't tell what that is, it's clearly the Steelers here. The
Ew.
Tiger.
Don't lie, please.
Steeler.
Don't lie.
You're right. I'm sorry. That felt bad. I will
God,
I
man,
will
you just made me puke in my mouth by saying that. Oh my! Don't talk about that. That's my little brother. Don't talk about my little brother like that, bro. God.
I'm going to be doing my team specifically. I'm going to be doing a 7-round draft pick. And we're just going to go off the simulator. I know it's not always fully realistic, but if it's too unrealistic, I'm not going to pick the player that I don't see falling that far. Like, I'm not going to talk about it. We'll talk about it when it happens. Kyle's here along for the ride, just to kind of be my sounding rod to see like what I think. If I'm very torn on a player, I'll ask him about it. So we'll load the draft. Go. We're using the ESPN one. I like this one specifically for this because you can't really select a bunch of teams or all the teams on this draft simulator. So I find it gives me more realistic results for simulated picks. I don't know, it's weird. All right, let's start it up. Cam Ward, Abdul Carter. All right, so let's pause it and take a look at these real quick. Very realistic. See, here, we were just talking about this in our mock drafts not too long ago about Ashton Jeanty. I don't see why people aren't considering him to the Jags. He absolutely could go to the Jags. But other than this, the first 4 picks, very chalk almost. Ashton Jeanty. If Shedeur goes to the Raiders, we've been talking about that for how long now? That if he doesn't go to the Raiders, then we see Ashton Jeanty going there. Mason Graham to the Jets would be awesome. Armand Membu to the Panthers. It's all realistic. All right, here we go. So, looking at these. James Pierce Jr., Michael Williams. I don't love Michael Williams. I think he's got some pass rush upside, but I really see him more as like a Sam Hubbard type with way more athletic ability than Sam Hubbard. That's not what I want for the Bengals. I loved Sam Hubbard. Rest in peace. He's not dead. He just retired. I love James Pierce Jr. athletically, but if everything that's coming out about him's true, I don't want him on my team. Locker room menace. I don't even want to say like toxic personality. He's a menace. Starting fights with his teammates, fist fights type stuff. Not showing up to practice. Giving people the wrong idea about him, just being a kind of a douchebag, honestly. Jihad Campbell, don't see him as a fit. Mar Stewart, do I really think we're going to get it out of him? I think Al Golden could. But I'm going to pick a player I don't normally pick, but I think is very, very solid and ready to go right now. I think if Trey Hendrickson's around, pairing him with Trey would be awesome. And that's Donovan Ezeraki out of Boston College, edge. And I'm not going to complain about that pick because I know we had him in on a visit, and I know we're definitely considering him, and I'd be happy if we took him. All right, let's see. Michael Williams to the Seahawks, Jihad Campbell to the Bucks, Matthew Golden. These are all fits. I love this mock draft simulator. Azare Thomas to the Ravens. I don't see that happening. But if that's the least,
it's the corner.
If that's the least realistic pick so far, I'll take it.
Kenneth Grant. Ooh, I like that.
Yep. Nose tackle, because I mean Jordan Davis is very hit or miss for you guys. Josh Simmons to the Chiefs is a perfect fit. This is a pick that nobody's talking about. Safety to the Bills, and I love it. Josh Connerly, okay. Nicky Manwari, okay.
I don't think Travion's going to pick 35. That's fine.
I don't necessarily think he's going to the Titans
either. I love that. Oh my God, James Pierce Jr. Jack. Oh my. Walter Nolan, the Raiders second. God.
So hold up. Just before we pick. So in this, Patriots went left tackle, and then they go another tackle here, Ariante Ursary. Damn, I mean, if they
Patriots.
do that back to back, I don't know if you guys are going to complain about that or not. All right.
Oh, I
Got
know what pick
Jaden
this
Higgins,
is.
Tyler Shuck, Elijah Arroyo, TJ
I know what I would
Sanders.
take.
What you would take. Give a
What do you think I would take
I
for
don't
you?
give a
You wouldn't even know.
for me,
No, who would you think I would take for the Bengals right here?
Benjamin Morrison.
Nope.
Well,
Quinshawn Judkins from out of Ohio State.
I think we have to address guard in the second round, second or third, and there's no better guard left past Jonas Savania. And I think we would consider Benjamin Morrison pretty hard. Yeah, I think we'd probably go with Benjamin Morrison. Talking about a guy who, if he didn't get hurt, is right there with Will Johnson for being the best corner in this class. Go watch his 2023 film. Him and Will Johnson were neck and neck for being the best corners in this class. Xavier Watts, another guy we would consider here. But I think Benjamin Morrison's the better talent. Tate Ratledge, another guard we probably would have looked at.
I like that Terrence Ferguson pick.
Don't worry, you'll get yours. All right. We are. Oh my God, there he is. If he's a prospect that I love so goddamn much, but I could see him going early to mid second if the injury concern checks out. But if he slips to us in the third, it's still realistic. So definitely taking him. Kevin Winston Jr., come on down, baby. And just like that, you're talking day one starter at edge rush, day one starter at corner, and day one starter at safety. Kevin Winston's our number one safety in that. All right, Scatabo to the Jets. All right, Evan Neal. I do like DJ Giddens, man. I really do. Talk about a bowling ball that runs really hard. Oh, Jordan James. Look at guard. There's no, I don't think anyone's worth taking here. See, this is what I'm saying. We passed up on guard early, and there's really no one worth. Like, I don't really think we would be in on Seth McLaughlin out of Ohio State. I think Luke Condra is a guy we just had work out for us. He's from UC. I think we like him, but we don't like him in the fourth. That's for damn sure. So, yeah, I think we're going to go with running back. So I unselect. It don't matter. Jordan James. Schultz. Ugh. Take the bigger guy, Jordan James. I like Jordan James a lot out of Oregon. Definitely a reminds me a lot of James Cook. Just a less like freaky athlete than James Cook. Let's see how this is. Pause it. Take a look here. After us, Shamari Caldwell, Will Howard to the Buccaneers. I don't see that happening. Lyshaw Tootin, Packers. That's actually a good fit for them. Talking like he could be the Lightning to Josh Jacobs Thunder. RJ Harvey to the Ravens. Maybe. Ransom. Safety. Lions. Cody Simon. The Dolphins. Okay, not crazy. Kobe King to the Panthers. Penn State guy. All right, here we are. We're at 153. Maybe, just maybe, we would consider somebody like Seth McLaughlin here. It's this late. Fifth round, pick 153. And we don't have a seventh, so Howard Cross, somebody would be looking at for sure. Okay, yeah, we'll lock in Seth McLaughlin. McLaughlin. You know, the center that oversnapped Jalen Milroe in the playoffs.
Oh, I know everything about him.
All right, let's see what you guys take with your 4 5th-round picks. Hold on. All right, you got Jackson Slater, guard, offensive tackle Caleb Rogers, Chandler Martin, Ty Hamilton. 5th-rounders. Makes sense. Jack Kaiser, somebody else that we're probably going to be looking at. Kobe Bryant, corner out of Kansas. I want to consider him as well. Xavier Restrepo, wide receiver out of Miami. All right. So if I had to guess, we'd probably be looking tackle here. Just at the end of the draft. The only one of these guys I've even looked at film for was this guy. And I didn't even really look at film. I just watched some highlights of him. Look at corner. Jordan Hancock slipping. Look at edge. Baron Sorrell slips this far. I could see it, but I don't know if I truly think that that's realistic. Safety. Okay. Yeah, let's go ahead and rock the where'd he go? Jordan Hancock out of Ohio State. We'd probably take a chance on him. National championship. That's what the Bengals do, man. Honestly. We really like to dip out of the national championship team. Did it with Michigan, did it with LSU, did it with Clemson. Now we'd probably do it with Ohio State. Honestly, just gonna wait for the rest of this to go out because we don't have a 7th-rounder. I would absolutely consider trading back too. Just in this one, I'm not. And yours is going to be a lot longer because y'all got 10 picks. I want to see what you want to do with them. All right, let's do a little quick recap. So 95% will be available at our pick. 5% will be available at our next pick. I wish it would grade our draft. But let's see. Got Donovan Ezeraku, Benjamin Morrison, Kevin Winston, Jordan James, Seth McLaughlin, Jordan Hancock. With our first 3 picks, I'm excited. And that's really what we need to nail in the draft. All right. Well, that's it for the Bengals side. We'll be back to do Kyle's side with the Eagles here soon. Let me know what you think in the comments, Bengals fans. I mean, honestly, other fans, if you want to shit on us too, that's fine. Just put it down there in the comments. Hit the like button. Subscribe. Hit that bell notification if you want to see more of our videos as soon as they come out. And yeah, we'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.